name's Kings. I'm from a company called Canadian Web Hosting. Does anyone do any business with us? Has anyone signed up for a web hosting account before? No? Actually, we're one of the largest companies, Canadian web hosting companies in Canada, believe it or not. So Siri asked me to come in today to talk about my company, some trends in the web hosting industry, and to give you guys a demo of some of the services that we offer. So in case you guys are interested in setting up your own website or your own business on the side, or whether it be for a project in this course, what I'll show you today should kind of get you started on the right foot. So I'll start off about talking about a bit about my company. Canadian Web Hosting has been in the web hosting industry for about 15 years now. We're headquartered in Richmond. We have two main data centers in Canada, one in downtown Vancouver at the Harbour Centre, and one in downtown Toronto on Front Street. We have about 50 employees throughout North America, and we service about 13,000 different type of customers worldwide. As you can imagine, the majority of our customers are based in Canada, but we also have customers in the US, Europe, Asia, Australia, to name a few places. Our clients range from individuals who just are hosting individual websites with us, so very basic websites, similar to the one that Siri showed you about his daughter and her dog and that sort of thing, to small and mid-sized businesses, all the way up to the enterprise level type clients. These enterprise level type clients are both in the public and private sector that we deal with. So they range from like health organizations, educational institutes, and commercial and retail companies. Just to name a few, I'm sure you've heard of these places. Groups like SFU, UBC, Pacific Blue Cross, Boston Pizza, Denny's, that sort of thing. Those are some of the customers that we deal with. And we've also done projects for like CBC and that sort of thing as well too. But shifting away from the enterprise type stuff, you guys are probably going to be trending towards what we call our shared cloud hosting plans. So the shared type plan is the most common type of web hosting plan out there. You see these advertised with companies like GoDaddy, HostPapa, that sort of thing. So we offer something very similar. Okay? Shared hosting plans are essentially hundreds of accounts created on a server, and all that server's resources are pulled together and shared amongst those hundreds of accounts. Okay? This type of arrangement makes it so this type of arrangement, it makes it much more affordable. So this type of arrangement makes it much more affordable for people to get their websites hosted. By having hundreds of accounts on a server, clients are able to only pay like $5 or so a month to get their website online, as opposed to having to buy your own server and getting a good internet connection and everything like that. So that's one of the main benefits of shared web hosting. Have you guys heard of the term cloud computing before? Yeah, iCloud, I guess. Yeah, iPhone users. Yeah. Does anyone actually know what the definition of a cloud means? No. Okay. Yes and no. I mean, to be honest, the cloud is actually a very broad term. It'll vary from company to company. It's actually quite a bit of a marketing term, to be honest. I would say the most simplest definition is that the cloud is just a pool of resources working together to provide a service on the web. That's as basic as it gets. Okay, it's moving away from the one physical server, the one computer, and we're moving towards a cloud type environment where we have multiple servers all connected together, giving that pool of resources, and then hosting your environment in that what we call a cloud. Okay, so as I mentioned just briefly in there, our shared cloud hosting plans. So Canadian Web Hosting has a new service out there. We call it the CA Cloud. It's 100% Canadian-based cloud environment. So we have multiple servers all connected together to provide processing power, memory, et cetera, et cetera. This increases performance and reliability for all our cloud-enabled plans. The benefit about having a cloud type environment is that Unlike the traditional type of web hosting setup where you have the one server hosting your website, hosting hundreds of websites, if that one server goes down, you have 200 or 300 websites that go down with it, whether it be a power supply that dies or a hard drive or that sort of thing. With the cloud type environment, you're not relying, your server does not reside on one physical machine. So if that one server dies, it does not matter. We have another 5 or 6 servers to pick up a slack. They're all connected to that cloud. So that's essentially how our shared cloud hosting works, and that's kind of what I'll be showing you guys a live demo of later. With the shift towards virtualization and cloud computing, it's allowed companies to kind of provide a much higher uptime guarantee for clients and their websites. Another big benefit about virtualization and cloud computing is that it's much more environmentally friendly. So we advertise our company as a green company as well too, because of a lot of the virtualization we do and that sort of thing. So can anyone think of why maybe virtualization might be a key benefit to helping the environment?
Uses less energy?
Yeah, essentially. Because traditionally, if you had one server and you're hosting, say, 2 websites on it, there would be a lot of unused resources on that server. However, that server is still drawing the same level of energy and power like any other computer. With virtualization, we're able to put more clients, more I guess, virtual servers onto the physical machine so that we're able to use all that resource to close to capacity, right? With some free room, obviously. So we're able to kind of consolidate a lot more servers into one physical machine, as opposed to having one physical machine for each different website and that sort of thing. So as you can imagine, we're able to make everything much more compact. Are there any questions so far about anything like this? So essentially, that's kind of how cloud computing works, the shared type environment. If your site gets a lot of traffic, if you're getting really successful, you can look at moving towards your own private virtual server, or in the end, you maybe need a dedicated server, your own server, which is how we start moving towards enterprise level type of hosting, that sort of thing. What I'll quickly do right now is just kind of go through a demonstration of what the type of services that we have to offer. I'm going to be giving Siri a coupon code as well too, for you guys to get started. If you guys are interested in signing in for some of our shared hosting plans. So the one we're going to kind of concentrate on today is just the shared cloud, the one that I mentioned. It's a shared type hosting environment. We also offer a bunch of different ones, such as the Elastic Clouds, flexible cloud, private cloud. So the Elastic Clouds are kind of like the services that like Amazon offers. I don't know if you've heard of their cloud offerings or that sort of thing, but it's more of a kind of on-demand type hosting. So right now we offer a couple different levels of web hosting packages. You guys should be fine with just the standard cPanel one without the Pro. Does anyone have their own business right now? Does anyone have like a side project? What do you do?
Financial investment.
Financial investment, okay. So for someone like you, you don't really sell anything on the internet or anything like that. So you don't necessarily need to go with the Pro plan. Does anyone else have any sort of?
Wedding DJ.
Oh, sorry. Wedding DJ and
Real estate investment.
real estate investment? Yeah, so I think both of it as well too. You guys will probably just have like a contact form or something like that. You do a consultation with people. I'm actually getting married soon, so maybe I'll grab you on So basically the sign-up process is really easy. Basically, I'll just quickly go through one with you right now. But for all these type of businesses, like service type businesses, it's really easy. You just set up, an About Us, the type of services that you offer, contact us forms, and that sort of thing. So the first step in our sign-up process, we ask you, would you like